Tropican.
Yes, people, back in the building for another watch-along. Obviously, we just finished off Barcelona and Galatasaray. They're through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Can West Ham or Sevilla join them? Before we do anything, people, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, hit that notification bell, share this out on your socials to your friends, your family, and all of that kind of good stuff. It's a big night at the London Stadium. Can the Hammers do it? Turn around a 1-0 deficit from the first leg against Sevilla to get through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Big opportunity for them to do it here tonight. But we'll have to wait and see if they're going to actually do it. Kickoff is in about 7 minutes time. So let's run through the teams. Let me see if this is actually going to work this time, because I'm not too sure if it is going to work. Let me see what I can do. See what I can do, because I just want to do this lineup real quick. Let me see if it's actually going to work, because this should work. Let me see. All right, here we are. We got lineups right here. Actually, no. Let me do this. Let me just do this right here. Go to these lineups. All right. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, it's still not working, fam. Still not working. People, I'm going to be back in 1 minute. Let me just see if I can do... No, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it. Because this is annoying, fam. This is mad annoying, fam. So I just want to share this. I want to share this up with the people and all of that. Let me see what I can do. I'm going to just run through the teams, man. I need to fix this so I'll be able to share it. But let's start with the West Ham team. They're playing 4-3-3. We've got Areola in goal, Johnson at right back, Craig Dawson at centre-half alongside Kurt Zouma, Aaron Cresswell at left-back. In midfield, it's a flat three. You've got Declan Rice at the base. You've got Thomas Souček on one side, and on the other side is Manuel Lanzini. Up top, you've got Pablo Fornals on the right-hand side, Said Benrahma on the left-hand side, and Mikel Antonio up front for them. And then we've got Sevilla. They're also playing a 4-3-3. You've got Bono in goal, a back four of Koundé, Goodledge, Navas at right back, and Augustinson at left back. In midfield, you've got Delaney, Jordan, and Rakitic. And then you've got up front, you've got Corona, Martial on the left, and then you've got Yusuf and Nesri up top. Let's go on to the bench. The substitutes bench for either side. You've got Lucas Fabianski, Andrei Yarmolenko, Nikola Vlasic, Mark Noble, Issa Diop, Ryan Fredericks, Arthur Masuaku, Alex Corral, Darren Randolph, Aji Alessi, Daniel Chesters, and Sonny Perkins. And then on the other side, you've got Marco Dimitrovic, Gonzalo Montiel, Munir El Haddadi, Rafa Mir, Olivier Torres, Luis Mi Cruz, Jose Navarro, Ivan Romero, Antonio Zazana, Valentino Fattore, Alberto Flores Lopez, and Enrique Valiente for Sevilla. David Moyes versus Julian Lopetegui. Should be very interesting. Now, the London Stadium is full of voice, full stadium, full house, about 60,000 attending this game, pretty much 60,000 attending this game. Big night for the Hammers. Are they going to do it? This is the first time I've watched them in the Europa League, so to be honest with you, I don't know what to expect here. They've taken to the Europa League very well. So who knows? Can they go through? I'm not too sure. It might. I think their European adventure may end tonight. Sevilla are um, they are 6 times winners of the Europa League. So um, to be honest with you, they've got the know-how. Um, they've got the know-how of the competition. So I just think that they're gonna know what to do. West Ham will put them under pressure. West Ham will have chances. They're at home. We know what they can do. But I think Sevilla just have too much quality, and I think that they're gonna come through this tie 6 times winners with so much European know-how and winners in this squad. I just don't think that they're gonna be able to be able. I don't think they're gonna be able to navigate this game well enough to be able to get past this side. But the players are on their way out of the tunnel right now and heading onto the field of play. You can see Anthony Martial at the back there. You can see the come on you irons. They got the little cards. The fans are holding them up. Just spelling out come on you irons. It's gonna be an interesting game. Who knows what's gonna happen, to be honest with you. West Ham at home, got a good home record this season. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how Martial performs back in the UK after his move on loan to Sevilla, 6 month loan. He looks like he's had a great lease of life, joining Sevilla. And then on West Ham side, you've got Declan Rice, captain, leading out the team. Big night for him. Can he justify some of the plaudits that he's been receiving across the season for some of his performances? Big night for Lanzini and Souček alongside him in midfield. Yeah, Lanzini and Rice also on a booking as well, each. So they could, if they pick up one here, they'll miss the first leg of the quarterfinals. Everybody else is in the clear. So yeah, see what happens. Players about to have the captain's about to have their pre-match handshake, exchange the crest. Jesus Navas, captain of Sevilla. I believe going back to the club where he started his career, to be fair. And yeah, Delaney, the only player who's in danger. Also, Lopetegui too. He's been booked as well, so he might get a touchline ban if he gets booked again tonight. But I doubt that's going to happen. But yeah, it should be very interesting to see what happens. Big night for Mikel Antonio as well. How many goals he scored in the Europa League? I think 2, 3 goals potentially. Big night from Anthony Martial. A lot of United fans' eyes are going to be on him tonight as well. So we'll see what happens there. David Moyes just shaking the hand of Julian Lopetegui. There, players are taking the knee. I think we're about to kick off right now. Just awaiting the signal. And we've kicked off, people. We have kicked off here in this game. Let's see what's going to happen. in this game. Sevilla obviously leading by 1 goal to 0 on aggregate. Here's Lanzini, Kurt Zuma. It's Cresswell back to Declan Rice. There's Dawson. Tried to switch a play, but Bono just picked the ball up. Here's Areola. Everybody's just going to get a touch of the ball just to get a feel into the game for the West Ham players. It's a big moment for them because this is the Europa League's most successful team coming to the London Stadium. This is pressure, serious pressure. Here's Antonio, little rebound there. Just getting a bit of a knock on the head there. David Moyes, big moment in his career. He's been to a Champions League, I think, quarterfinal. I think so, if I'm not mistaken, when he was in charge of United. But this is his biggest moment in Europe, I believe, so far in his career. Big night for him too. Big night for West Ham as a club. Could their Europa League journey continue here, or will it end here tonight? They have to leave it out on the field tonight, so let's see. Here's Fornals. Chips the ball into the box. Here's Cresswell. Cleared away by Kunde. Here's Dawson. Fredericks. Sorry, Johnson, sorry. Here's Declan Rice. Souček. There's Fornals, Declan Rice, Johnson. Antonio, Fornals. Tackle by Augustinson. Here's Fornals. Antonio rolls. Good ledge. It's a corner to West Ham. Aaron Cresswell to take. Cross in. Cleared away. Sevilla under pressure early on. Real early on here. They've not really had a chance to settle into the game, which is what West Ham would have wanted. Bono was under pressure there as the ball came in, just came underneath him. He came out to try and punch the ball, but I think he did get a punch on it, you know. Yeah, he did. It's good from him. Here's Dawson now. Johnson. Suchek. Dawson back to Areola. It's Kurt Zuma now. A long ball over the top bar. Into the hands of Bono. Lopetegui screaming at his players because, to be honest, they've not had a foothold in this game at all. They've not had a chance to even have a bit of possession. And they give the ball away again. Lanzini fouled there by Augustinson, but no. Referee says no. Here's Martial. Cups it inside. Here's Navas. And the ball goes over the top. Trying to get on target. Here, Lanzini. Lanzini goes down. They think it's a foul, but no. Johnson with the ball forwards towards Antonio. He thinks he's fouled, but nothing doing from the ref. Here's Kunde. Thomas Delaney on the ball there. Here's Kunde again. Here's Corona, or Tecatito, as he's referred to. Big up Brush. Popcorn gang as always. Caleb, big up yourself. Nah, I'm not. I don't even want top four. Forget it. Just end the season now. I don't care if we get top four, to be honest. The season was a write-off anyway for United, so here's Suchek. Here's Lanzini. Cresswell shaping to shoot, tries to get a cross in. Shaping to cross, but yeah, you can see the possession stats already, all in West Ham's favour. They've had a lot of the ball. Fornals tried to feed the ball forward, but just goes out. Goes out of play. So goal kick to Sevilla. And Bono will take it. It really is. I'm devastated about Tuesday's result. Yeah, it is what it is. We knew what it was going to be though. Like Atletico Madrid were going to try and hit us on the counter attack. They was going to be very compact in the way they defended, and then they was also going to do a lot of gamesmanship. They were going to waste a lot of time. They were going to buy fouls. They're going to try and get into the head of the United players, and they just don't have that kind of know-how to be able to navigate a game like that, where an opposition will come there and make it difficult for you to play. They just don't know how to. They don't know how to break teams like that down. So, unfortunately, they've gone out. But I wouldn't have wanted to get through to the quarterfinals to face a Bayern or a Real Madrid, because they would destroy us. So I'd rather just went out like that. Next season, whatever happens, we're not going to be in the Champions League. We can rebuild, hopefully. I don't know if we'll be outside of Europe completely, which I don't think is going to happen. I think we'll be in the Europa League. But yeah, it is what it is. There's Kurt Zuma. There's Cresswell. Into Antonio. Holds the ball up, turns. Feeds the ball towards Lanzini. It's Fornals. Ooh. Ball went over his shoulder. He tried to volley it towards goal. Yeah, Fornals just that little clip. It's a nice little ball there. Antonio. Just passes a little clip ball there from Lanzini towards Fornals. Just over his shoulder, just hits it on the volley. Good block there. By Gudelj. Here's Martial. Playing off this left-hand side, which I think is his preferred position. I think it's his best position, to be honest. You can really utilize the dribbling ability that he has. I don't think he's a centre forward. So he thinks he's a centre forward, but I don't think he is. It's Kunde coming forward with the ball. Good ball to Tecatito. Jesus Navas gives the ball away. Here's Ben Rama. Suchek. Declan Rice. Sprays the ball towards Johnson. It's Kurzuma. Here's Johnson. Fornals. Switches towards Ben Rama, who hits on the volley. Ooh, it was a good take by Antonio, but he trods on the ball, and Sevilla clear. Here's Johnson. Very positive from West Ham, I can't lie. Here's Lanzini. It's Ben Rama. Lays it off to Lanzini. Antonio gives the ball away. And there's a foul on En-Nesyri by Dawson. Free kick to Sevilla. They needed that, to be fair, just to relieve the pressure. It's a misplaced pass by Antonio, deflected off of Rakitic into the path of En-Nesyri, and Craig Dawson just bundles him down, blocks off the path. A little breather for Sevilla right now, because they are under serious amounts of pressure by West Ham. A lot of possession for West Ham in this first 15 minutes of the game. Here's Augustinson. Here's Cresswell coming forward now with the ball. He stops short. Here's Antonio now. Ben Rama making the run in front of him. There's Ben Rama now. Try to lay it off back towards Antonio. Oof. Zuma with a heavy challenge on, and Nesri again. It's a free kick to Sevilla. But yeah, West Ham have started well. They just need a goal to seal off the dominance that they've had in this first 15 minutes. Sevilla haven't started at all. They've literally been penned into their half for most of this first 15 minutes. You know, they have got out balls on either side if they need it, but they've just not been able to get the ball to either side of their to Tecatito and Martial on the left. So they have the out balls, is whether they can get their foot on the ball to be able to get out from this West Ham pressure. So it's Kunde with the long ball towards a Nesri, but that's food and drink for the centre backs of West Ham. Here's Johnson now under pressure from Martial. Goes back to Areola. Takes the long kick upfield. They give the ball away to Czech. And Nesri lays it off to Rakitic, who gives it to Martial. Can run at Johnson if he needs. He's got good ball towards Tecatito. Declan Rice was turned and then he tried to turn back inside and then Tecatito is fouled. Free kick to Sevilla. And this is where we're looking at Declan Rice closely because a lot of people are talking about him to be X, Y, and Z. But he gets turned here. By Tecatito. There's a free kick. To Sevilla. Rakitic. Augustinson. Over it. Alongside Jordan. Let's see what they can do here with this free kick. Juan Jordan with the free kick. Hits the top of the wall and goes over the bar for a corner to Sevilla. Yeah, Souček's off of Souček's head. Corner came in. Yeah, just a waste there from Augustinson there. Lanzini takes over. It's Kazuma towards Dawson. Sevilla doing a bit of pressing there. West Ham get out. The long ball towards Antonio. It's a foul there on Fornals. Or no, not on Fornals, on Augustinson. It's a free kick to Sevilla. Here's Delaney towards Martial. Getting held by Johnson there. Gets fouled. It's a free kick to Sevilla. Here's Martial again with a bit of space. Tecatito. Just heavy touch on the ball there. Here's Antonio now. Spins away from the defender. Ooh, tried to feed the ball into the space where Benrahma could have run into. Here's Jesus Navas now. Goes back to Augustinson. Here's Jordan. Kunde. Back to Bono. There's Rice to Benrahma. He gives the ball away. Rakitic just with a bit of a saving challenge. Here's Delaney. Here's Gudelis. Towards El-Nesri. They give the ball away, but it's time come again. Here's Declan Rice. Here's Martial. Rakitic. Martial again. Kunde. Sevilla just needed to relieve a bit of pressure, so they got to keep the ball, which is what they need to do, to be honest, just so they can get a foothold into the game. It's Kunde. They're playing around with the ball at the back, though. What's going on here? Come on. It's Kunde. Does well to get past a couple. Doesn't have an option and gives the ball away. Absolute waste. Declan Rice into Fornals. Goes back to Dawson. He goes wide to Johnson. Fornals. Gets the pass all wrong. Tried to feed it towards Benrahma. David Moyes staring at him. Not happy with that pass. Here's Augustinson. Martial. They're being penned in here, Sevilla. Like, they can't really get out. There's no out. They just have to hit it long. And that's not going to work with West Ham's defenders. Here's Jesus Navas towards Zuma, who heads back. Jesus Navas as well was on the ball there. Augustinson. Jordan. Kunde goes wide. Good ball towards Navas. He comes inside. Here's Jordan again. Tecatito. Here's Delaney. Navas. Delaney. Tecatito. Just letting it run for Navas. Back to Delaney. Trying to switch play towards Martial, who should get the ball. And he does have it. Ooh, nice back heel there to Augustinson. Cross. And Nesri, good save from Areola. And cleared. That was great play by Sevilla. Worked it very, very well across the field. That little back heel from Martial into Augustinson, who crossed the ball for a Nesri. Good, strong hand from Areola, who was heading in the other direction from where the shot was going. It's a good save. Sevilla have had 5 shots already, despite the fact that they've not really been dominating the ball. They had that little spell just there, and that led to another chance there for them. And now they're a bit comfortable. You can see Kunde coming forward, takes a shot into the hands of Areola. But now, yeah, you can see they've now settled into the pace of the game, Sevilla. Now the quality is starting to show a lot more. They're not fazed by coming to the London Stadium. The fans around them, they're not fazed by it. They've won this competition 6 times, so they know how to navigate a European tie. And that was a good save by Areola, who's not really had much to deal with particularly. West Ham give the ball away. Here's Rakitic now. Kunde. Navas. Back to Kunde. Goes with a crossfield ball towards Martial, but Johnson should head that away. But here's Martial now. Kunde, but he gives the ball away. He has that bit of in his game. Lanzini to Souček. He's got Fornals outside of him. Here's Fornals now. Lanzini. Benrahma. Ooh, nice little cute ball into Antonio. Ooh! Ooh! Was he offside? Was he offside? No. Yeah, he's on. He's on. The ball just finds its way into him. Takes the shot, but Bono. Yeah, it's a good little tackle there. I would just like to put him. Yeah, good tackle there from Kunde, just to put him off. David Moyes thought it was in. Chance there for West Ham to take the lead and to level the score in aggregate. Where's the corner? Comes in. I think it's another corner. Or is it a foul? Oh, it's a foul, okay. It's a foul on Bono. Let's just see. Here's Martial. Augustinson, Delaney. He slips. And the ball just goes out of play. David Moyes acting as ball boy, giving the ball to West Ham quickly. Half an hour gone, still 0-0, but the game has been lively on both ends, to be honest. West Ham having the lion's share of the possession. Very even in terms of chances for both sides, in terms of clear-cut chances for both sides. They both had shots where keepers have made saves or last-ditch tackles have been made. Here's Fornals now, crosses the ball, but it's a bit of a cross with no direction. Benrahma heads into the hands of Bono. Bono kicks long towards Tecatito. Cresswell not unsure of the flight of the ball there. Tecatito retrieves it. Rakitic with a lot of space in front of him now. Gives the ball to Martial, who goes up against Johnson. Overlap from Augustinsson. Here's Delaney. Chips the ball into the box. Both players for Sevilla leave it alone. Here's Navas. Goes back to Jordan. Here's Martial. Cuts inside. Looking for someone to pass the ball to, he just lays it off towards Rakitic, who lays it back off to him. He gives it back to Rakitic. Koundé stepping forwards. It's Martial again picking up a position on the right. Got Navas outside of him. Navas crosses the ball into the box. Headed away by Johnson into the path of Jordan, who hits it on the volley, but it goes well wide. But a nice little, this it's got a good flow to the game right now. West Ham coming forward, and then it's Sevilla's turn, and it's West Ham's turn, and Sevilla's turn. So we're getting a good game. It's quality. It's a quality football game so far. But just neither side able to put together a combination that could unlock the door that will give them the first goal in this game. But Sevilla definitely settled in after that first 15-minute spell where West Ham were really dominating. They've settled into the game. They understand their role in this game, and it's just they just need to make sure that they make the right shot, the right choices in the final third when they've got the ball. And it's a foul by Lanzini on Delaney, and he's been booked. Yeah, it's a foul. And it's a booking, yeah, to be fair. And he misses the next match. Yeah, he was one of the players for West Ham. Him and Declan Rice, I believe, are the two on West Ham side that were in danger, and he misses the next match if they get through to the quarterfinal. Koundé decided against going back to Bono there. But Jordan there with a wayward ball out for a throw into West Ham. There's Dawson, Johnson. Zuma. Declan Rice. Dawson. Lanzini. Here's Rice. Sprays it wide to Benrahma. Here's Rice again. Cresswell. Chance to cross. He does cross into the hands of Bono there. Just picks it out of the sky. And Nesri. Not fouled. Referee says play on. It's 4 nows. There's Lanzini. Can he switch it? Goes to Declan Rice instead, who goes out wide to Benrahma now. Good cross, but into the hands of Bono. Maybe he was trying to catch him off his line. I don't know. Here's Lanzini into Cresswell. Fornals gives the ball away. It's a corner to West Ham. Nah, it's not handball for me. Johnson with a clearance upfield. Fornals recovers the ball. Here's Antonio now. Goes out wide to Ben Rama. He's got Cresswell on the overlap. Back to Antonio. Trying to get the ball out of his feet. He crosses the ball in. Souček, and he scores! Thomas Souček gives West Ham the lead. And it's 1-0 to West Ham, and they level it up on aggregate. Thomas Souček with a good goal. Great play from between Antonio, Ben Rama, that little overlap from Cresswell. Antonio sorting his feet out. Obviously, the shot or the chance to turn was gone. He decides to just throw it into the box. And Thomas Souček with the header, looping header over into the far corner, away from Bono. Let's have a look at this again. Yeah, he tried to shoot there, but chance was gone. Defenders were around him. He just throws the ball into the box. He's onside. And there's a looping header from Thomas Souček. Staple of this West Ham team in terms of that. Just coming forward from midfield into the box and getting headers like that. Everybody said he was David Moyes' Fellaini at Everton type. Yeah. West Ham David Moyes jumping for joy. Here's Tecatito coming forward. And it's 1-1 on aggregate. Thomas Souček with the goal after 39 minutes. It's big for West Ham here. West Ham fans going crazy right now. Kurt Zuma clears. West Ham fans are gassed. Can't believe what they're seeing, but they've held their own against Sevilla in this first half. And to be honest with you, I think they're well deserving of the lead, to be fair. If you're just looking at it, just on the balance of things, it's leaning towards West Ham. You know, Sevilla have had good moments, had good spells of possession, but ultimately, West Ham have been forcing this, and they've got that goal that they needed to kind of swing the tie back into their hands. Declan Rice with the ball forward towards Antonio, but cleared away. Well, here's Delaney trying to run past Cresswell. And I think it's a Sevilla throw. I think it is a Sevilla throw. Yeah. No. I think the referee's overruled. Julian Lopetegui. I think he's also a winner of a Europa League as well with Sevilla. He won it. Was it the final against Inter a couple of years ago? Here's Antonio now. He messes up the pass towards Cresswell, goes out for a throw in. And Nesri going down after the challenge from Dawson. He's asking for a booking. I don't think that's a booking though. I just think he's not been strong enough, to be honest with you. Let's have a look. Oh yes, for a pretty bad one. I think he knows what he's doing as well, Dawson still. Just trying to leave one on him. It's a free kick taken by Sevilla. It's a minute plus added time to go in this first half. Tecatito. There's a cross in, and Nesri with the header from the cross from. And that is it. That is half time. That's half time here, people. And West Ham lead 1-0 with a header from Thomas Souček. And I think if we look at the half in detail, West Ham well deserving of their lead. I think First 10, 15 minutes, I would say that they were just dominating the ball, trying to just push to try and get this goal and get it early, because an early goal kind of just brings down the pressure of the tie, where the later you go and the longer you don't score, you'll be pushing forward a little bit more. You can't really manage the game, because at that point you just need a goal. You're chasing it, you're chasing the tie to stay in the competition, and it could just leave you with gaps at the back. But they couldn't get that goal. Sevilla struggling with the pace of the game. I think it's just that intensity that West Ham play with, that David Moyes sets them up with in midfield. They pack it, they load it like, you know, they've got runners all over the pitch, like people interchanging. Like you've got Benrahma coming inside, then Fornals going outside, or Lanzini going outside with him. You know, like on the other side, you know, the fullbacks are going high and wide with Cresswell and Johnson going forward. Obviously, you've got Antonio dropping deep, trying to just link up play, spinning behind. So it's very difficult for you as a defender when you're the opposing team defending an attacking team, them coming into your final third, you just don't know who to pick up because people are moving all over the pitch. So they found that difficult to adjust with early on, and then they kind of got their foothold into the game. They started getting the ball down and starting to play. Then they came into the game, a couple of chances. There was a chance, I think it was Tecatito, if I'm not mistaken, with the shot that was saved by Areola, if I'm not mistaken, or was it En-Nesyri? It was one of the two who had the shot that that produced a good save from Areola, but they got back into the game, and then from there it just became a back and forth game. West Ham would attack, they did nothing would amount to it. Sevilla would attack, nothing would amount to it, until that 39th minute, where good play between Said Benrahma and Antonio. The chance was kind of lost for himself, Antonio. So he lays it off, gets it back, and then crosses the ball into the box to Thomas Souček with the late run in there from midfield to head it, looping header over Bono and into the far corner of the net. And that's 1-0 for West Ham, back to 1-1 on aggregate. Now they can manage the game properly now and see if they can get the second goal without conceding potentially. That will see them through to the quarterfinals. Sevilla, pretty disappointed with the way they've managed the game, to be fair. I think possession of the ball is what they really would have required to try and control the game in an aspect, because you're winning the tie at the moment. You won the game at home, so you need possession of the ball to just try and manage yourself through the game slowly but surely, and see if you can create a few chances to maybe get you a goal. You nick a goal, you're 2-0 up. At that point, the other team have to come on to you, and you have to do what you need to do. So it is what it is, in all honesty. But yeah. So let me just look at the stats, and we'll run through the stats of this first half. 8 shots for Sevilla to 3 for West Ham, but 2 shots on target each for both. Um, um, and then in terms of possession, for Sevilla, it's 53% possession for them to 47 for West Ham. I think, yeah, as the first half kind of edged towards the close of it, there was a bit of shading from possession for Sevilla. I think early on in the first half, there was a lot of possession for West Ham. They've relinquished a bit of the ball, and Sevilla have taken control in that aspect, but only just. Um, both sides passing the ball very well in terms of the accuracy, and the amount of passes they made is very similar for either side. So, I mean, look, I think the statistics aside, West Ham have really shown how well they can do in this game. They've held their own against a 6-time winner of the competition. And to be honest with you, they're well deserving of their lead. Now, can they navigate this second half to get that second goal without conceding to take them through to the quarterfinals? That one is difficult for me to know, in all honesty, because I think that Sevilla won't play as badly as they did in that first half. There may have to be some changes. I'm looking at their. Let me look at their lineups real quick and just see what the bench is saying. They've got Munir El Haddadi who could come on. Um, who else can they bring on here? They could probably bring on. They can bring on Luis Me Cruz as well to just kind of provide a bit of impetus on that right hand side for themselves. So they've not really had that. There's more being a lot of stuff has been coming down the left for them through Martial. So it should be interesting to see what happens there. But in all honesty, let's see. Let's see what the second half has to hold, and let's see if West Ham can close the game out and do what they need to do to take it home. But we'll see. We will see. Just looking at these chances for West Ham in that first half, the Souček chance, the first one, yeah, where he didn't stretch enough, and then obviously the goal, Antonio just couldn't work the chance to shoot, but he just continues to find a way to just put it into the box. And it's a great cross though from Antonio. I can't even lie, it's a great cross from Antonio. Literally just putting it into the mixer just to see what happens. Just chips it in there, and Souček with a good header. Just exactly what I said. Like it's like Fellaini for Everton under David Moyes. Same exact thing. Um, somebody running in late, and he's a very tall figure who can get his head onto things as well. And he scored another goal, a crucial goal for West Ham here just before half time. That's also a crucial time to score as an opposing team. And they've leveled it up on aggregate, and they're well deserving of their league. Can they see it out? I don't know what the West Ham tactic will be here. You have to come out and try and score another goal to try and make it 2-0. Yeah, let me have a look. Yeah, it was En-Nesyri with that shot, that Areola save. Good play down the left hand side between Martial and Goodmanson. That little back heel from Martial into Goodmanson. Oh, sorry, Augustinson, who crossed the ball into the box, cut it back to En-Nesyri, who's shot wrong-footed Areola, but he still was able to get a hand on it and put it out. So yeah, crazy. But yeah, second half to come. Let's see what's going to happen with um, West Ham. Will they get what they need to go through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League? But let's see what's going to happen in this second half. I think, for me, I think West Ham have enough to go through. But who knows what's going to happen? In all honesty, I think that Sevilla do have the quality and the know-how to get through this tie, but it's going to be difficult because I think West Ham, the way their energy, the way they've been using it, it's been interesting, and they've got options off the bench that can help them shore up as well if they need to. So we have to wait and see. In all honesty, can West Ham do this? They've got a great chance. The momentum's in there. It's with them. The ball's in their court to go out there and get the second goal to try and take the lead finally on aggregate in the tie. Whereas with Sevilla, they're gonna have to do a little bit more. They're gonna have to push harder. They can't leave and Nesri up there up on his own, isolated, which I think he has been at times. Whenever there's been a long ball towards him, it's just been difficult for him to be able to have some support from other players. So he needs some support from some of his midfield players. The likes of Delaney, Rakitic need to come push forward at least, or Jordan need to push forward to help him at least. Maybe Martial should come inside. Tecatito maybe should come inside and just provide a bit more support, depending on what side the ball is on. So if Martial has it, Tecatito must come inside to just give some more support and some more options for the man out on the wide out and for the man out wide. And the same with Martial. If Tecatito has the ball, they should also try and come inside with the ball as well, just to create a bit more options. So yeah, let's just see how Lopetegui sets them up in the second half to see if they can, because the momentum is with West Ham, and once they get that momentum, especially at home, they can really take the game to them. And it's going to be crucial that first 10 minutes in that second half, because a goal for either side changes the complexity of the game completely. So we'll see what happens with that as well, and in the long run anyway. So yeah, too many adverts, man. Let's just get to the game. It's too many adverts right now, man. I just need to get. I need to get back to the game. I don't care about no adverts. Just let's get to the business right now. Let's get to the business. Kickoff second half coming soon. West Ham fans discussing how they can get through this, but who knows? Who knows? Quarterfinal draw for, I think, both the Champions League and the Europa League is actually tomorrow. I think 10:45. So it should be interesting to see what sides face who. There's been big clamour for West Ham to be facing Barcelona. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? Players heading back out onto the field of play. West Ham players looking confident. Can they see it out? Can they see it out here? Like, I think they can. I think that first half, the way they managed it, perfect. Got the goal. They just need to get the second one and then try and hold on. But it's Sevilla. It's Sevilla's time to come out and try and get a goal to change the complexity of the game. They've got that first 10 minute spell just as the whistle blows for the second half. If they can do something in that first 10 minutes, the whole game flips on its head, and it's how they come out. To be honest with you, and I don't know what Lopetegui's got under his sleeve, but it should be very interesting to see what happens. It's kind of crazy how West Ham have kind of got to this point because a few seasons ago, let's say 3 or 4 seasons ago, they were in relegation battles, spending all sorts of money very wildly. They've turned it around somehow. David Moyes has been a catalyst to it. I'm sure of it. Just gone back to basics as a club instead of trying to do too much. Move to a new stadium, and when you try and move to a new stadium, some owners may want to be very ambitious and start signing players with all sorts of money, putting them on big wages. But ultimately, it's a problem when you do stuff because if they don't fit in with what you're trying to do, boy, then it's going to be a problem. But yeah, he's done really well to help steady the ship and then take them into the top 6 battle and then potentially top 4 battle as well. So yeah, he's done really well. He's done really, really well. I mean, let's see if he can go one better for West Ham tonight and take them through to a quarterfinals of the Europa League. Sevilla players are on the field of play as well, and they were doing their little warm ups. Let's see what happens for the second half. And we've kicked off in the second half. So let's see what happens now. Declan Rice coming forward. His Souček shot. Oof. Bono, and then rebound to Declan Rice. Goes wide. And that was panic stations for Sevilla straight away. Like, shot from Souček, trying to go for a second goal, but Declan Rice with the rebound goes wide. Ball goes out of play. For West Ham. Is Antonio holding the ball up? It's tackled by Augustinson. Plays the ball down the line towards Martial, but the ball doesn't reach him. Switch of play. Not done well, but just rushed there. Here's Declan Rice. Ball out towards Cresswell. Cresswell to Benrahma. It's Cresswell again. Throw into Sevilla. Here's Martial. Switches it wide towards Navas. It was a bit of a short ball there. Put him in a bit of danger. Koundé. Jordan. Tecatito back to Koundé. Here's Koundé. Good switch there by Delaney to Augustinson. Here's Tecatito. Navas. It's a cross. Sevilla pressing now. West Ham just dropping a bit deep. Just everybody behind the ball, just trying to stay compact. Because as I said, first 10 minutes of this second half, don't want to concede. Flips the game on its head. Here's Tecatito. Martial with a bit of space to run into. It's got Augustinson on the overlap. Here's Rakitic taking a shot. Blocked. West Ham on the counter. Here's Antonio, but I don't think that's a foul. Yeah, I don't think it's a foul. I think he was already falling over. If I look at it, I think he was already falling over there. Here's Rakitic. Delaney to Rakitic. Here's Koundé now. Here's Ben Rama. There's a handball there. Here's Jesus Navas. West Ham win the ball back. Antonio taking a shot, but deflects. Here's Cresswell. He takes a shot and it goes well wide. Goes well wide there. But yeah, West Ham have started the second half well again. I don't think that Sevilla can handle the intensity of the West Ham players, to be honest with you. They're not settled. They've just it's like a similar pattern to that first half. They just have not had time to settle. Here's Augustinson. Gives the ball away. Rice, Johnson. Martial lays it off towards Koundé. Here's Jesus Navas. Coming forward now. Tecatito. Martial. It's Jesus Navas. to Jordan. Rakitic. Augustinson goes back to Jordan. He switches it towards Jesus Navas, but doesn't reach him. Here's Kunde. Jesus Navas comes inside. Kunde out towards Jesus Navas. Time to cross. Augustinson towards En-Nesyri, but headed away. And West Ham clear the danger towards Antonio. He gets ahead of Kunde, but can't get the ball. Here's Rakitic now. Now the spell for Sevilla is now beginning to. They're just getting their foot on the ball, just trying to keep the ball, kill the momentum of West Ham, and then try and mount their own attacks moving forward. Here's Jordan. Good ball towards Tecatito over the top to En-Nesyri. He takes a shot, off on the volley, but just goes just wide. Yeah, he's on. Lets it drop on the half volley. But who's coming off? Olivier Torres is coming on. And Rakitic is going off. That's a bit of a surprise. Rakitic is no longer the player that he once was, I think. He's getting a lot older. How old is he? Even Rakitic, 34. Yeah, 34. You know, in his second spell at Sevilla as well. Obviously, he was there. He was there before moving to Barcelona. But Olivier Torres, whose career hasn't gone the way it was supposed to have gone after, like, you know, he was highly touted to be the next big thing for Spain, but just hasn't worked out for that. He broke through the Atletico Madrid youth academy into the first team, but it just didn't work out for him. And now had a spell in Portugal with Porto, and then now back in Spain with Sevilla. Opportunity here to try and do something to help this Sevilla team get through. That's a poor ball from Jordan, putting Delaney in all sorts of trouble. Luckily that he was able to recover the ball there. Here's Olivier Torres now. Here's Martial. Gustinson gives the ball away. For now is Johnson. West Ham play them way out of trouble so easily there. Here's Cresswell moving forward, and Nesri's tracking him. Just crazy to see. Because he just wants to get involved in the game. He's just too isolated. Doesn't get the ball at all, and so he's just too isolated. Sevilla playing a dangerous game here. Great ball round the corner by Antonio. Souček runs onto it. I think Antonio is down injured. Yeah. Can't see him in the picture at all. Here's Declan Rice. So he's back up now. Crossed by Fornals. Declan Rice. And he crossed the ball into the box. He does. Ooh. Cresswell fouls Tecatito. So he helps back as he comes back to help the defense. Cresswell in the throw for West Ham. Here's Olivier Torres. Runs out of space. Ooh, nice feet there from Lanzini. Souček. Ben Rama gets away from the challenge of Tecatito. Goes back to Lanzini. Here's Cresswell now. Cross. Cleared away. And Nesri. Jordan. Augustinson. Just so poor. Absolutely poor. You just putting pressure on yourself. He's mad isolated and Nesri up front. Lopetegui needs to get control of this game, otherwise West Ham will score again, and that could see Sevilla going home. Ooh, Ben Rama goes down. Referee says get up. Marshall and Tecatito link up. Declan Rice gets the ball off of nope, tackle. Tecatito. Here's Olivier Torres. Oh, sorry, Delaney. Trying to find Nesri. And Nesri just falls over. Here's Lanzini. Here's Cresswell. And the ball's just too far along there. That Ben Rama chance there, probably not good enough. I think he just went down a bit too easily, maybe, according to the ref anyway. Game's finally balanced, though. The game is finally balanced. Still 1-1 on aggregate. Here's Lanzini. Ooh, good shot. And he's there again. Oh! And cleared away. Offsides. Offsides all around. There's a shot from Lanzini. Good save from Bono. Then the follow-up. Bono saves again. And then I believe it's an offside for Antonio. It's a good shot. Good save. Yeah, Antonio's off. Yeah, he's off. Kunde with the long ball forward. And Nesri heads it on. And Kurt Zuma just deals with the danger very easily. Is Johnson for Nows. Cresswell asking for the switch. Cresswell comes forward with the ball now. Here's Ben Rama. Souček in the box. For Nows. Takes the shot at the edge of the box, but blocked. Here's Johnson. Here's Declan Rice. Under pressure by Nesri. Goes all the way back to Areola. Here's Dawson. West Ham needs another goal here to take the lead in the tie. So they have to push forward. 63 minutes gone. Still 1-0. Ariola with the ball. Forward. Oh, lovely from Antonio. But good recovery from Kunde to win the ball off of him. Kurt Zuma makes a mistake there. Tecatito, but Declan Rice does enough to clean up. Here's Johnson. Dawson. Zuma. Here's Declan Rice. He's performed well at the base of this midfield, though. Looks very comfortable. The problem is for me, the price tag. If he was to come to United for 40 million, I'd say yeah, why not? But when they're talking 80 million, yeah, it's too much for somebody like that. Here's Antonio. He's got options either side of him. Here's Souček. Goes to Fornals. Ooh. Augustinson. The ball hits off of Augustinson, goes out for a corner to West Ham. Great play from West Ham again, man. Fornals corner just goes out. Cross goes out for a corner. Cresswell to take it. There's a cross. Ooh, Kurt Zuma with a header over the bob. I think it's another corner though to West Ham. Let's have a look. Who got the final touch? Yeah, it's a Sevilla player that got the final touch there. Another corner. Fornals to take it this time. In swinging. Punch from Bono again. Another corner to West Ham. Pressure building on Sevilla. 6 times winners of this competition, but they're not looking like 6 times winners tonight. West Ham have been far and beyond the better side. And if they should take the lead here. They got to take the lead here. Otherwise, the tie is still finally balanced. But West Ham have absolutely dominated this game so far. Sevilla have been short of ideas. Despite their know-how in this competition, they've been second best for the most part. Referee just giving a talking to, trying to stop the pushing and shoving. You can just see the height difference in this between the two sides in the box there. A good delivery from Cresswell should see Cresswell tried to catch the keeper out there. A little cheeky one. You can see the smile on his face. There's a little cheeky one there. Tried to curl it towards goal. But yeah, does not executed the right way. Goal kick to Sevilla. Bono to take it. I think there needs to be another change from Lopetegui to come back into this game. I think he needs another presence up there to support En-Nesyri because it's not right now. It's not working. I don't think. Here's Olivier Torres. Martial leaves the ball behind, tried to spin away. Here's Declan Rice coming forward with the ball now. Johnson, another corner for West Ham. He's played well today, Johnson. Just kept it simple. Tried to do his job. The big men coming forward. Kurt Zuma, Suchek, Dawson, Cresswell takes. Keeper in no man's land, but a foul called. So free kick to Sevilla. Here's Kunde. There's a Nesri now. He's in the box. Tecatito. And it goes over the bar. That was a crucial chance there. Crucial chance there for Sevilla. But it just goes over the bar. It's the first time they've really been able to get in behind in this second half. And Nesri running beyond the two defenders of Dawson and Kurt Zuma. He lays it off towards Tecatito on the half volley. Well over. Here's Olivier Torres now. Sevilla need a goal. They get a goal. Changes the complexity of the tie. Jesus Navas going to let that run out for a throw in. He takes it quickly. Here's Olivier Torres. Here's Kunde. Here's Jordan. It's Kunde now. Delaney. Here's Kunde again. Jesus Navas. Little spell of possession for Sevilla. They needed this though, to be fair, because to be honest with you, West Ham have been really dominating them. And currently, right now, they just need to get back into the game. Because this is currently going extra time as well. And they don't need extra time. If it goes extra time, I think West Ham will win. I think West Ham can even win in normal time, to be honest with you. But here's some space now. I think David Moyes needs to make some changes as well, because I think some of the players out there are beginning to tire. Here's Olivier Torres. Switches it wide towards Navas, but gets it all wrong. Goes up for a goal kick. Another substitution being ready. For Sevilla. Let me see who's. Here's Martial. Been pretty quiet in the second half, to be fair. You would have thought he would have come with a bit more energy, coming back to England. Maybe want to prove some people wrong to say he can still mix it with Premier League level players. But it's just not really been his night tonight. Not been Sevilla's night, to be fair. So it's not just him. Here's Martial again. Delaney fires the ball. towards Jesus Navas, who'll get it. It's a good ball. It's Tecatito. Oh, there was nobody there anticipating the pullback. Tecatito back heel towards Navas. And ball goes out for a throw in. I'm quite shocked how poor Sevilla are, but credit to West Ham. Yeah, I was surprised as well how bad they've been, to be honest with you. I thought that with the know-how that they have in terms of winning this competition, the manager who's won this competition before, they've just been very poor. They've got some experienced players in their side. Look at the likes of Delaney, Rakitic, Jesus Navas. They've got some experienced players out there on the field, but they're just not able to put together anything, which is very surprising. West Ham on the other side, they've played the perfect game so far. They just need to get the second goal to take themselves through. They've dominated from the start to pretty much the finish. There's been a couple of spells where they haven't had the ball, and Sevilla have come into the game and had a couple of chances. But honestly, West Ham have done really, really well, and it's kind of giving me a bit of like Fulham when they had their run in the Europa League. Where this West Ham side could go to a final, which is they just look like they're ready for this competition. I don't know what it is, but Declan Rice is having a go at Kurt Zuma. But yeah, let's see if West Ham can close this game. Kunde flicks the ball over towards Jesus Navas, who goes in field to Jordan. Here's Delaney. Here's Martial. Olivier Torres. Tecatito. Jordan. Kunde steaming forward now. And here he is now. Tried to cross into the box, poor cross. Cresswell, Ben Rama. Throw into Sevilla. They just need a goal. If they get a goal, then they're going through. And it's one of those. It could be one of those days where you play poorly, you nick a goal, and then you can go through to a quarterfinal, reset. It could happen, but who knows? Who knows? Here's Augustinson, Olivier Torres. Here he is again. Martial. Is Martial now on the move? Oh, they're not on the same wavelength. Oh, yeah. The next goal is crucial for either side. West Ham score, they go through. Same with Sevilla. So it's really balanced right now. Olivier Torres down, gets fouled there by Fornals. Yeah, he doesn't get the ball. David Moyes looking a little nervous. 12 minutes plus added time. And depending on who scores, it could be extra time. Free kick to Sevilla now. Goes short towards Augustinson. He throws it into the box, and Areola comes and collects comfortably. Very poorly worked. I don't understand why they did that. Waste of bringing defenders up for no reason when the cross was so poor from Augustinson. Dawson with the ball upfield towards Antonio, but he's not reaching. I think West Ham need to make changes now because you can see some of the players are tiring out there. They've put a lot of energy into this game, played a pretty much perfect game, just needed to get that second goal, haven't been able to get it. Sevilla could cut. They look like they're coming back into it really now. They've taken over the game a little bit, keeping possession of the ball, but they've not really had any moments to show for it. But they're trying to push forward. Here's Olivier Torres, Martial. Big up yourself, Kendall. Man said, big up Rolangba, bruv. I'm leaving the club in the summer, bruv. Here's Delaney. Here's Olivier Torres again. Throws the ball over to Augustinson. Here's Martial. Just recovered his touch there. Here's Olivier Torres. Poor ball. Gives it away. And now Ben Rama with some space. But that's great. Great defending by Kunde. Just goes straight in there, clears the danger. Doesn't want to go face to face with Ben Rama. This is our competition next season. Get ready. Trust me, I'm getting ready for it. I'm already watching it. To be fair, it's been good. Some good football today. I can't lie. There's Cresswell. Tecatito strong there against Ben Rama, but gives the ball away. Lanzini does well there. And it's a throw-in. Antonio, that's handball from Ben Rama, no? Surely. Kunde heads away. Kunde's played really well as well. Chance to see him like properly for the first time, really. He's played really well. Here's Ben Rama. Good defending from Jesus Navas. But it's a corner to West Ham. They really need to get the goal to take them through here. Otherwise, it's going to extra time. They've played really well in the second half. Put Sevilla under constant pressure, but just have nothing to show for it, really, in terms of a winning goal. But there's a chance here. Fornal's over the corner to take it. Ball comes in. Ooh. And it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick to Sevilla. Souček getting the final touch. Oh no. Kunde got the final touch there. So I don't know what happened there. And it should be another corner to West Ham. Sevilla lucky there. Ball forward by Kunde, but he gives it away to Johnson. But they give it away, and Nesri. Here's Olivier Torres. Augustinson, Martial. Go back to Bono now, the keeper. It's Kunde. Jordan. Torres. Jordan again. Just no movement. The switch is on. Martial, but it's a poor ball from Torres. Absolutely shocking. This has been mad. Yeah, they know what to do. Like West Ham now, they got to try and close this game out, try and win. Because to be honest with you, giving Sevilla this opportunity to get extra time is mad to me. Kill the game now. Oh, so poor. Declan Rice, you just put yourself into danger there. Tried to be risky with that pass. Shouldn't have done it. Should have just kept the ball. Should have turned and just drove forward with the ball like he usually does. He's just now has with the throw in. Good interception there by Cresswell. Declan Rice loses the ball there. Navas throws the ball into the box. But it's food and drink. It's food and drink for those central defenders there. Craig Dawson clears away. Martial couldn't get the ball there. Yeah, West Ham about to make this change now. Yarmolenko is about to come on. Throw into West Ham. There's Torres. Tried to cross, deflected. Here's Cresswell. Here's Benrahma. Ooh, tried to curl it into that far corner. Do I think that David Moyes is a better manager than Ralph Rangnick? I'm going to be honest. I think he is. I can't even lie to you. I think he is. Because, I mean, like, Ralph is not really a manager. Like, he's managed in certain places and teams and whatnot, but he's not a manager. He's somebody that it's clear he wants to be behind the scenes. David Moyes has been a manager his whole career, and everywhere he's managed, apart from Man United, he's done well. And maybe I think he in charge of Real Sociedad as well. He didn't do well there, but that was straight after the United job. So he's just his confidence was maybe knocked a little bit. But honestly, I do think he's a better manager than him. Now, the fact of the matter is, he didn't do well at United because of a number of different reasons. Aging team wasn't allowed to rebuild. Obviously, the Glazer ownership and all of that. Like, so that really started it. But he's shown here how he's been able to help build this West Ham team. He's also shown in his time at Everton where he took them from to where he ended up with them as well. So, you know, I think he is a better manager than Ralph Rangnick. I can't lie to you. Yarmolenko coming on for Benrahma. Yarmolenko, really, really skillful player on his day. Yeah, Reese, he is a better manager. I can't lie, he is. Like, we gotta remove what, like, the style of play and all of that stuff. Just think about what they've done in their careers so far. Like, Ralph ain't done what Moyes has done. He just hasn't. Like, the only thing Moyes hasn't done is win a trophy, which is the only thing against him. But he has kind of technically in it, if you count Community Shield and if you count First Division, like as in the Championship. If you count those as trophies, then yeah. But he could win a trophy here with West Ham, and then you can't really say anything about him after that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, big up to my bro Reese as well. 2 minutes here for West Ham to try and get the victory that's going to take them through, or this is going to extra time. Sevilla have been very bad today. West Ham look like they're playing for the extra time. Like, you've got to go forward here, throw everything at it, and win the game in the 90. Like, what's going on here? What's all this reset for the extra time? You don't want extra time right now because you're giving Sevilla a lifeline if you do that. Here's Torres. Ooh, gets past. There's a cross. Ooh, just goes away from Nesri. He was well marshaled there by Cresswell. Yeah, yeah, just well marshaled, just well marshaled still. Here's Antonio now trying to turn away from the defenders. Here's Yarmolenko, great piece of skill there. Here's Cresswell, Declan Rice on the overlap. Oh, he should have just shot. Here's Lanzini. Ooh, I looked like that was going to travel still. Here's Declan Rice. Here's Rice again. Just going to throw across into the box, but it goes well over. Goes well over there. Yeah, I think only 1 minute at a time. That's crazy. No substitutions really in the second half. But yeah, I think just like it's easy for us to say, oh, Ralph Rangnick is Gegen pressing this, that, and the other, but ultimately at United, he wouldn't have gotten a chance to even to showcase that simply because you're coming in mid-season and you're only there to steady the ship. Um, Ultimately, a chance at Man United job is big in it, so he would have probably loved to stay on for a year, but he's taking the interim thing. But he's more of a behind the scenes guy, so that's why I just feel like David Moyes is a better manager than him. You just look what he's done with West Ham. He's transformed his team in 3 years, literally. A team that was in relegation zone to now potentially a quarterfinal of the Europa League is crazy. And it's not just him. Obviously, it's the ownership and the players they brought in, but he's been a big part of it too. Look at the way they played today. It's not been they've been attacking the whole game. Like he's got a formula and he sticks to it. But it just doesn't that template doesn't work at certain clubs. When you come to Man United, you can't play that same kind of style of play. You want to see something different, you know what I mean? But is what is corner to West Ham now. It's a big moment for West Ham here. This is going to be the last action of the 90 because we're heading into extra time here. But can West Ham win it late here? Cresswell with the corner. Can it be kept alive? Sevilla get a lifeline. I think, and I think that's gonna go. Yeah, that's it. That's full time, people. That is full time. It is 1-1 between it's 1-1 on aggregate. West Ham have won it in the 90, but it's 1-1 on aggregate. So we're going into extra time. People, I need to use the toilet real quick, so just bear with me. One Had to go to the toilet, people, fam. This is going to be an interesting next half an hour. West Ham beating Sevilla in the 90, but it's 1-1 on aggregate. So we still got 30 minutes to go. Sevilla have a lifeline, I think. A second opportunity to try and get into this game. I don't know how they're going to do it. I think they need to make some more substitutions, to be fair. Lopetegui's not really done much. But I don't think he's got really much on the bench to work with. Do you know what I mean? So honestly, I think taking off let's see some of the results. Braga beating Monaco, Atalanta through against Leverkusen, Rangers through against Red Star. Yeah. Lyon through on aggregate. Extra time between Frankfurt and Betis. And Leipzig obviously got to buy into the quarterfinals because they played Spartak Moscow. Okay, who's coming on for Sevilla right now? Who's coming on for Sevilla right now? And Nesri coming off, he's shaking his head, but he hasn't really been able. He hasn't really got into the game still. So Nesri's come off. And we're about to begin this second half. Referee's just awaiting his signal. And we kick off in this second half, this first half of extra time. David Moyes wouldn't have got rid of the players. LVG got rid of them in 2 transfer windows. He's had mass exodus of talented Fergie players being sold by LVG. Hey, it's true, man. I can't even lie to you. I can't even lie. I cannot lie. Rafa Mir coming on for Sevilla, and Nesri coming off for Sevilla. But yeah, I think David Moyes, yeah, those players that that LVG had, I don't think he would have gotten rid of them. But you know, it is what it is. Big up Moss in here saying better Moss late than never. It will be so worth the money. Oh, they won. Did they win? Yeah, Everton beat Newcastle. Relegation 6-pointer. March Madness already a madness. Iowa out, Zags struggling. Michigan survived. That's your team, right? Michigan. Crazy. Well, it's good over here, man. West Ham still 1-0 leading against Sevilla. 6 times winners of the Europa League. Sevilla have struggled. They've not really created many clear-cut chances. West Ham have dominated this game, but have not been able to get that second crucial goal that will take them through. Mark Noble warming up right now. Everton won. Calvert-Lewin set up. It will be to save Frank the Tank. Frank Lampard was under serious pressure. Cannot lie. Antonio fouled by Delaney. Ball comes forward. CBB on TV, rolling in hammers on a laptop. Come on, come on, come on. Big up yourself, Moss. West Ham. Hey, I want West Ham to go through because this turn from Antonio. He just that little final part of it. He always gets the move right. He knows exactly what he does, which that's tiny part of it. Oh yeah, the Celtics are on a roll. Beating the Warriors last night, beautiful. On West Coast time. We're still on course to play the Bulls 7-game series in the playoffs. Here's Lanzini. Cross towards Suchek. Ooh, Suchek, wrong option. Probably should have chested it into your path and then try and hit it. But yeah, the Bulls versus the Celtics as a 7-game series. Ooh, that should be nice. That should be nice to watch. But playoffs, when the playoff season starts, I'm gonna make sure I can figure out how I can do the games because I want to do as many games during the playoffs as possible. Try and get as many people involved as well, so we can all enjoy the games together. Yeah, Scotty Barnes looking amazing as well. Probably rookie of the year. I can't even lie. I agree with you. I think he's rookie of the year. It's between him and Cade Cunningham at the Pistons. Here's Delaney. Kunde. Here's Tecatito. Martial. What can he do here? Dribbling. Tried to cross it. Deflected. Big up yourself, Isaac. Thank you for stopping through, my bro. He made Jokic and LeBron crack. Yeah, he did. Scotty B doing his thing. Yeah. I think they take him and his brother. I think it is the RSPCA, which is like the Animal Rights Protection kind of agency. They want to prosecute the two of them. I just hope it's just a fine. Like I think he's been punished enough already. To be honest with you, him and his brother and whoever else was involved, they've been punished enough already. Like in all honesty, it's a joke what's coming on now. Munir El Haddadi coming on for Tecatito. Tecatito coming off. He's not really done much. Jesus Corona coming off. But yeah, Munir El Haddadi, former Barcelona youth product, coming on to see what he can do in this game. Some changes were needed to be made by Lopetegui. I think he's made the right choice in terms of trying to do something with that forward line. I think now Martial will be now more central, which is probably good for them because at least then he can run with the ball through the center. His dribbling ability can maybe unlock something for Sevilla, a moment of brilliance potentially, because that's really what they're hoping for right now. But it's a free kick to West Ham. Cresswell to take it. He takes it short, but nobody's on the same wavelength as him. Jesus Navas. Wow, look at the pace. Ooh. West Ham were in a bit of trouble and a bit of bother there, but great pace there by who was that? I don't even know who that was. Yeah, it was Rafa Mir. It was great pace by him there. Just at the last second, there was a good tackle there to just stop him from coming forward. Declan Rice just lays it off to Lanzini. He feeds it into Antonio. He's got Johnson out wide. He crosses the ball into the box. Fornals was running in late. Cleared away by Delaney, who's basically playing as a centre half right now. It's another corner to West Ham. This could go all the way to penalties, which will be good. It will be good. Don't think West Ham want that, but it could go all the way to penalties. There's a corner coming in from Fornals. Oh! Souček heads it just wide. Would have been a second, but he heads it just wide. The first touch on it was from Craig Dawson. Heads it down into space, and Souček comes flying in with the diving header. And he just gets it wide. It hits the side net, and I thought he was in. Big chance for West Ham there to take the lead in the game. But Souček doesn't doesn't hit the target. And so big chance for West Ham. David Moyes knows it. The fans know it. Craig Dawson knows it. Thomas Souček knows it. Boy, big chance for West Ham. Sevilla survive again. Nearly give the ball away. Yeah, Sevilla, they need to wake up. Here's Martial. Yeah, West Ham have given them a really good game, the whole game. Sevilla have struggled. I think this Sevilla side is very weak. It's not as strong as I've seen it in recent years. That ball would have went out, no? No, it didn't. And yeah, it's been a good game from West Ham. They should be winning right now, but they've just not taken their chances. Another one just gone there from Souček. So yeah, interesting. And the ball goes through there for a goal kick to Sevilla. Another change being made by Sevilla coming up soon. Lopetegui trying to just throw everything at it now. 5 minutes to go in this first half of extra time. Luis Cruz coming on for Anthony Martial. Martial has had an okay game. Not really done much, to be honest with you. He's struggled, just like the whole team has pretty much struggled. But he's kind of Martial's kind of looking like how he was at United, to be honest with you. And he needs to kind of shake that off a little bit. But yeah, who knows? You know, he's got the lease of life at Sevilla, you would have hoped. But it's just not ended up that way still. Tonight, anyway. He seems like he's playing with a bit of a straitjacket. I can't lie. Here's Johnson. Cross in towards Antonio. Kunde clears. West Ham are still pushing. Sevilla are basically holding on right now. Here's Fornals. Johnson got some time Cross. Ooh, for now just miscues that volley. But they give the ball away, Sevilla. Here's Yarmolenko. Antonio goes down. No free kick. Here's Torres. Oh, Declan Rice does well there. Gives it to Antonio. He drives. And the ball goes out of play. He's asking for a foul there. And there's a booking for Kevin Nolan. What? Okay, so Kevin Nolan's been booked. Assistant manager for West Ham. Takes a seat back down. And Bono's gonna take the free kick. Or the goal kick, sorry, for Sevilla. There's a minute of added time in the first half of extra time. And West Ham are still leading 1-0, but it's still 1-1 on aggregate. Here's Lanzini. There's a foul. Free kick to West Ham. Munir El Haddadi with the foul on Lanzini. Yeah, he just flicks a leg at him. Just flicks a leg at him there. Goes down. Should be the last action of this first half of extra time. Declan Rice standing over the free kick. Souček with a huge opportunity in this first half of extra time. Should have scored to give West Ham that cushion to go into this final the second half of extra time. But here's the free kick comes in. Kurt Zuma with the header, but it doesn't really go anywhere. And that's it. That's first half of extra time done. And it's still 1-0 to West Ham. It's still 1-0 to West Ham. David Moyes just looking at his team, just trying to figure out what they can do. What more can they do to get through? He's just giving his players a bit of words of encouragement, just saying keep going, try and just carve out one more opportunity and see if you can score from it. Souček should have scored. He should have scored that header. West Ham fans full of voice still. They're still in this competition at the moment. Can they get through? I don't know. But they've done really well so far. They should have really won this game by now. He should have really won this game by now. Souček with a big chance. And just looking at it again. Just doesn't get the direction on the header. But it is what it is. It is what it is. They still have some time. Gonzaga Bulldogs, #1 team in the country. Rolling having troubles in first round of 64 game here. Boy, crazy. March Madness. I need to get into it. My big up to my guy Santi, United Abroad. He got that video out. If you don't know about March Madness, go check that video out. It helped me because I didn't know anything about it really like that. I've heard of it before, but yeah, I didn't know anything about it. So some good insight there. But yeah, we're about to go into the second half of extra time. Players are just switched over sides, and we're just going to see what's going to happen here. Another change for Sevilla. Jesus Navas now coming off for Gonzalo Montiel. I don't know if this is for penalty takers in mind. I don't know if it's just to freshen up legs. I don't know if it's just a tactical substitution to push Sevilla further up the pitch. But we've started second half of extra time here. Let's see if one of these sides can get through here in extra time. Otherwise, we're going to penalties, and it could be very interesting. Declan Rice with a shot well over. Well over. Kunde has the ball away. Here's Yarmolenko. Loses out to Olivier Torres, and he fouls him. Mark Noble taking off his tracksuit. Looks like he's going to come on for the last 15 minutes of the game. Potentially, with penalties in mind, he is West Ham's regular penalty taker. So it'd be good to just have him warm and into the rhythm of the game. So in case they go to penalties, he's ready to take one. Because they tried to do that against United at the London Stadium early on in the season. He came on, didn't really have any touches on the ball. The first touch on the ball was the penalty, and then he misses. So he doesn't want to make that same mistake again. Oh, there go the Bulldogs of Gonzaga taking over now. 72-58, the noble man. It's a ball over. Here's Munir. Here's Kunde. Kunde. Montiel. Cleared by Kurt Zuma. Martial kind of looks similar to how he was playing at Man United, to be honest with you. He didn't really get a lot of space and time to do what we think or what we know he's capable of doing. And he's come off as well. So, ultimately, I don't think he would have been happy with his performance. He had a couple of good moments here and there, dribbling past a couple players, a couple back heels, a couple flicks, but ultimately it's just about him getting his confidence back with this loan. And that should happen maybe as we get towards the end of the season. We're into the last stretch of the seasons now. So we'll see. We'll see how he does across the rest of the season. But in this game, he hasn't really affected much. So yeah, is what it is. And Nesri, yeah, not good today. He was pretty poor. Obviously starved of service one, um, but he didn't take his chances when he had them. Yeah, I think he is a little bit overrated though. Yeah, I don't know where the hype comes for him, but ultimately, yeah, I just don't think he's as good as what people say. Gudel's the the central defender for Sevilla coming off. Carmona coming on. Well, you got 10 minutes. You got 10 more minutes of this game before it goes to pens. I think we go pens though. Here's 4 now. Yarmolenko! And he scored! And he scored the winner. It looks like he scored the winner here. Wow. And Yarmolenko has scored to make it 2-0 to West Ham. Wow. Yarmolenko has scored to make it 2-0 to West Ham. Wow. It's 2-1 on aggregate. West Ham look like they are going through. Yarmo goal for Ukraine. Yeah, this is a big moment for West Ham here. They've taken the lead in the tie now, and it's 2-0 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate. They've turned it around 6 times holders of the Europa League. Sevilla are going home here. Wow. Huge moment. Huge moment here in the game. 8 minutes for Sevilla to push forward and try and get an equalizer in the or get a goal on the night, but an equalizer in the tie on aggregate. Here's Rafa Mir. Here's Montiel. Shot over the bar. Shot over the bar. Yarmolenko. With the finish. Great finish. And West Ham look like they're going to be into a quarterfinals of the Europa League for the first time. Huge goal. Lanzini coming off. Mark Noble coming on. club captain Mark Noble. Going to help them see out these final 6 minutes, 5 minutes of the game. Here's Olivier Torres. Here's Jordan, who's not had a great game at all for Sevilla. I can't even lie. But he survived out of all the midfielders. It just doesn't make any sense. Ball into the box, headed away by Cresswell. Fornals clears onto Kunde, and it's a throw into West Ham. Final 5 minutes. Julian Lopetegui looking short of ideas, but this West Ham team have battled to this victory. Sevilla fans look shocked, not happy at all. They've travelled in their thousands, it looks like, to come and see them lose. Bono with the save, but straight into the path of Yarmolenko, who gets the goal. He was saluting the West Ham fans. They've backed him, despite the fact that he's not really set the world alight when he made his move over from Dynamo Kiev. But he scored a crucial goal here to send him into a quarterfinal, potentially. I don't want to speak too soon. I don't know who they booked. Must have booked somebody for time wasting. Cresswell for time wasting. But he was down with cramp, so that doesn't make sense. But it is what it is. Lopetegui's been shouting at his players for a minute. I can't lie. But that looks like it's going to be the winning goal. Fitting story. With the current situation going on in Ukraine, for Yarmolenko to get a goal, to provide some joy to the West Ham fans, to provide some joy for his country people who may be here in the UK, who could be there in the stadium watching the game, his family. Big moment for everybody involved. And they've already started taking it into the corner. Antonio showing his strength. Fornals, Mark Noble. Fornals with the cross, but so it's offside anyway. Issa Diop getting warmed up, stretched to come on. Yeah, West Ham want to make the change. Here's Rafa. No, it's not. This is Rafa Mir. Cross, but it's a corner. This is an opportunity for them. You don't want to make the change before the corner, though, David Moyes. But he is going to make it before the corner. Fornals coming off. Issa Diop coming on. Pablo Fornals getting a standing ovation. Diop coming on to see out this final 2 minutes plus whatever added time. Bono's already come forward for this. It's not the last moment, is it? Bono's out of position. Need to be careful here. But Sevilla just survive it. Olivier Torres pumping the ball forward, headed away. Comes back to them. Cross. Headed away by Declan Rice. Declan Rice going to just do the right thing and not hoof it upfield, but he goes out of play. Goes out of play. Pressure. Serious pressure now. With a minute to go, plus added time, it looks like They just got to throw it into the box now. Surely. Surely. Here's Yarmolenko. And he wins the foul. He wins the foul. They can breathe. They can breathe, West Ham. They can breathe. 30 seconds to go plus at a time. West Ham to make another sub. Fredericks to come on for Mikel Antonio, who's played really well for West Ham in this game. Set up Souček for the first goal. And yeah, Fredericks coming on. There's the confirmation. But it looks like this tie is over. It looks like West Ham are going through to the quarterfinals. There's 2 minutes of added time as shown. And Sevilla free kick. And they're going to kick this as long as they can. Bono to take it. Last chance for Sevilla now. They hoof it long. Give the ball away. Cresswell. All he needs to do is just hit it upfield. Noble chasing it. And, oh, it's a free kick. It's a free kick there. As Yarmolenko was taken down by Montiel. He gets booked. Yarmolenko still down, but they're just taking their time here. West Ham look like they're going through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. They take the free kick. Throw-in is taken. Souček with the ball upfield. Yarmolenko just preventing the goal kick. It's working hard there. And that is it. That is it. West Ham are through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League, winning 2-0 after extra time. Goals from Thomas Souček in the first half. Great header from him. And then very, very late on in the second half of extra time, Andrei Yarmolenko with the finish to put them through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Big, big moment for Yarmolenko, for the people of Ukraine. And it's going to be serious business now. The draw is tomorrow. Who will West Ham face? We will find out tomorrow. But big, big win for their club. David Moyes, take a bow, managed this game perfectly from start to finish. Didn't panic at all. Sevilla, very disappointing. Julian Lopetegui, there's going to be question marks over him. Some of the players, En-Nesyri, Martial, some of those players are going to have to be held accountable after this. But ultimately, West Ham through to the Europa League quarterfinals. People, it's late. I'm hungry. I need to eat. You can see David Sullivan. You can see Trevor Booking. All of them are up there celebrating his victory. Big moment for Yarmolenko as well, scoring the winner to put them through. He's getting his applause from the supporters. He's getting his applause from the supporters. He's getting his applause from the supporters. He's getting his plaudits. David Moyes celebrating in front of the West Ham fans as well. He's done really well to transform this club to where they are. Big moment, big moment. But West Ham win after extra time, 2-0, and then 2-1 on aggregate. Sevilla very disappointing. 6 times holders of the competition going out. Boy, it is what it is. We move. Big up my guy Tariq in here saying West Ham versus Barcelona. I beg, you know what, when that happens, fam, we'll do a watch along. And I'm supporting the Barcelona team. You can support West Ham. We'll see who's going to do the business. We'll see who do the business. I still stand by my prediction. West Ham will get slapped by Barcelona, and I'll keep standing by it. I'll keep standing by it. But people, I'll be back on Sunday. The Rome derby, Roma versus Lazio, should be an interesting game in Serie A. But make sure you do like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that notification bell. Be back on Sunday, and we out, people. Peace.